Hi, welcome back. Yeah, it's me, John McNeil, helping other people evolve. I want to thank you for all your support. And here's another video as I always promise. And I want to talk about substance abuse. I know that I did some things on overdose and things like that. I just want to give us a reminder that we're still fighting a war. And I'm going to go and take a risk and tell you that I'm going to share a whole lot of experiences based on substance dependency. And please, if you drink alcohol and you're in denial or you're not, it is included in this language that I may use, just drugs, but I'm not excluding alcoholism. It's just easier to simplify and include it all. But I want to tell you that drinking or drugging, it's fun, at least at some point, and most of the time it's the start off. It also become a great sedative for frustration and grieving or hurt, and a lot of times the effect of the substance do give relief. And I don't believe any of us initially say that this is something that we are actually going to grow into a dependency. And I like to say today's drugs consist of, no drug is safe, but today's drugs consist of deadlier chemicals, and I don't want to encourage anyone who hasn't embarked on this down road or this rabbit hole, but I want to say education is important, because if you don't know, it's best to know, and then you can take this knowledge and you can apply it, and you possibly can help yourself as well as others. But it is a battle, and you cannot make no one or anyone stop, irregardless of what harm is happening to the individual, until they become ready, willing, and able to stop. And when I say able, that means having the ability to say, help me. And I need to say, it is not an easy process. Most people compare smoking cigarettes to that type of system or issue, but it's not the same. It's deeper. It's truly a habit that's formed inside of us. With fentanyl being in everything, remixed or repressed, should I say, pills and so forth. My intentions is that if you're struggling and you're listening to this, or someone that you know is struggling, it is trying to be able to help them the best that can be offered. And it takes a great deal of willingness for the individual to want to receive the help. And when you're under the pain from celebrating or enjoying using, and it progressive to a point where it's no longer fun and no longer just something just to fill the void, if you don't mind me using that, it becomes more than a job. It becomes a way of functioning, because most people don't realize the pain of not having seems to be greater than the pain of letting go. And I'm telling you personally, you can judge from the outside, but on the inside, even having knowledge of knowing that it's no good, it doesn't stop the internal minds, or the spirit, from leading you back to doing it again. Obsession and compulsion is real. It is very dangerous. Even the strongest human being on the basis of willpower cannot defeat it by itself. But that's why there's an awesome thing called bottom, or hitting a point where you can actually get a breakthrough. Is necessary for individuals to get a freedom or walk into it. It is not easy. And I'll say this again. The world we're living in is struggling. Many people are so dependent on these entities or these substance, because they believe that it will give them freedom. It will not. It will only trick your mind and continue keeping you hostage. And then some aren't fortunate enough to receive penitentiary time, to have separation, even though the crime could be so devastating. Most are eventually going to the grave, and it continues to be a heartache and a loss, because it's another human being that's missing. There are many people who judge from the outside, and they'll say, well, why didn't they just simply stop? Yeah, sounds like a stop sign with you driving your car, or a red light. It's not the same comparison. It's on a much deeper level. I just really hope that small information or any piece of information can give people courage to walk through. If you're presently struggling and you're telling yourself that you don't want to use, you're doing good. But can you reach out and grab that 1,000-ton cell phone and call someone and say, help you? Maybe that someone will be the bridge, or when you have a broken leg, you use crutches, maybe that person can be that assistance. You know what I mean? To be able to get you started, and then you'll get around a setting or group of people that can continue help nurturing you. Again, it's not an easy process. A journey consists of accumulating and accomplishing milestones and steps to actually get the goal met. And the goal is to try to restore yourself back to normalization, if I can utilize that word. But normalization doesn't put you back at the beginning stages where things were possibly okay. It puts you at a position to start relearning a new you, to be a better you. And the opportunities is just that, opportunities to actually improve. And it takes practice, practice, practice. So I know this is a short video, but again, I just wanted to touch bases. And if you like it, please give a shout out, subscribe, press the like button, but don't be afraid to share the information. Tune into the next one. Helping other people evolve is what we do. Thanks for listening.